Okay, welcome back to Rimworld. I still don't have a title for this. So you know what it is? This is part 4 of whatever this is. 4? 3? 4? 4. Four. Yes, I'm pretty sure. It's been a long one. We're in year 9 at this point, and things are pretty well situated. And it actually has not been that lengthy of a time since the last video. And that is really for one reason. And that has to do with prefabs. So I thought that going into the prefab menu, say you look at agricultural, look at this medical and research chamber, right? So you see this, it's got a few hydroponics, the high-tech research benches, multi-analyzers, some hospital beds, so on and so forth. This costs 3,953 silver. Now, for some reason, I thought that basically they just tallied up every piece that's in there, and that's the value, and then that's what you pay in silver. So you're paying for all the stuff inside. I thought that was a reasonable assumption. And so if I bought this, my wealth would go down by 3,953 because of the silver, but it would go up by 3,953 because of all the stuff in it. That is decidedly not how it works. And in fact, it's not even close. I don't know why it's not close. And it's shocking how not close it is, because I mean, like, I guess, like, I don't know, like this mining room. This costs 321 silver and gets you a generator, a lamp, a bunch of probably granite walls, and a deep drill for 321 silver. How much does the deep drill actually cost? I probably can tell you that. Where the hell is my deep drill? Where the hell is my deep drill? Searching. Deep drill. There it is. Right. So the deep drill alone has a market value of 305. Materials and labor $307. Okay. So right. So that means that if you buy that prefab, you are pretty much getting a generator, a lamp, a bunch of granite walls, and a wooden door for free. Basically for free. So I thought prefabs were pretty balanced originally, because I thought you're just, instead of trading resources in to build this stuff yourself, and there is the labor factor. I mean, I knew they were always a little imbalanced and just kind of easy and nice, but I like them. But I didn't know that they were this imbalanced. You can go into the mod settings. I should be clear. You can go into options, alpha prefabs, and increase the cost multiplier. It's at 0.6. With this, you can make them cheaper and more expensive. So it's at defaults to 60%. I didn't realize that. So if we increased it up to 1 to be somewhat more fair, then we go into the prefab and go to that 536. Okay. So I think that's much more reasonable. The reason I discuss all this is specifically because of the High Stellark complex. I spent 50,000, and the true cost would be 83,000. This still feels wrong. This still feels way too low. So I don't know how it's all calculated exactly, but I built it. I spent the 50k. It looks fucking glorious, to be sure. We got to get rid of all this stone that's sitting around in here. Yeah, so I built it. I could have spent probably 83,000, really. I mean, I don't know if I quite had 83, but I was pretty close. And I specifically, that's another thing I'll bring up. I specifically stopped selling products to try to get silver because I found I was actually losing wealth. And I very much noticed with the legendary and brandy, holding it, it had a value of 1,200. Selling it, red could only get like 1,000. So I was actually losing wealth. I mean, you get it back when, you know, you get silver, which is useful. And if the goal had been to reach a certain silver amount, which would have been better, then that would have been fine. Like, if the goal had been 100,000 silver, we could have done that, but I was focused on wealth. Hey, crafting, nice. And medical, and we'll do... I don't really need mining. I guess cooking. Talent trader? Not really necessary. Talent veterinarian, not really necessary. But I guess. We don't want greedy. We don't really need any of this. We'll take veterinarian, I suppose. It doesn't really matter, because we're pretty much done. And that's because I thought this was going to add about 50,000 wealth. Or, you know, if I had properly set that up, I thought it would add 80,000 wealth. Here's what it actually added. I went from 671,000 to 1,854,000. It added 1.2 million wealth. Somehow. I mean, this grand table alone has a market value of 24,000. There's 2 of them. This golden stellic meditation throne is worth $70,000. So I don't know how the prefabs are fucking calculated. It must not be auto-calculated, I think, is the clear answer here. It must be that when they put in the prefabs, they just assign a value to it. Like, the dev or whatever, whoever programs it. Which I think is just kind of wrong, because then the multiplier is like kind of all over the place fucky. Why can't it just be priced at the value of the objects inside? Which would mean that I would never be able to afford this. True. I mean, that is true. But yeah, exactly. I would have never been able to afford this. I would have needed 1.2 million silver, which no one's getting that. That would take an eternity. You probably don't need a complex this grand. Oh, finally got heavy automatroid. Jesus. You probably don't need a complex this grand to complete the royalty quest. I mean, I'm almost certain you don't. So I'm a little conflicted, I guess. I mean, I would have made 1 million wealth regardless. I was up to like 700k. And like, the colony really just runs itself at this point. Now I'm going to get the hermit crab, and it'll just craft like tribal wear forever. I have so much fucking leather and wool and, you know, all this sort of stuff that we could have just made things forever. Gestate hermit crab, please. Yeah, like I said, I thought it was just going to add 80,000, but I don't know how I could have really thought that. I guess I didn't really look too closely and think about the fact that there's 2 golden grand tables and the golden stellic meditation throne. Just insane, because you don't need that, right? It doesn't need to be made out of gold. I mean, it's already includes 180 gold. So that means that thing's made out of 780 gold. Which is honestly doable, because I have theoretically unlimited gold. But yeah. Wild. Hey, we got our Lionel Johnson statue. Fuck yeah. Oh, where should we put it? Let's put it right here by the complex. Yeah. Plasteel. What's this thing worth? 3,900. It really pales in comparison to everything in here. But that's okay. You know, I'm pretty much ready for this playthrough to be over. It hasn't. There's been no challenge since we got the Ronin, so yeah, it's kind of done. And I'm pretty much ready to move on to Rimworld. Move on from Rimworld. Because I am still doing some randomizer stuff on Two Brothers Play. So not quite done with Rimworld, but yeah, it's been a trip. And so yeah, we are going to now do the royalty ending. Let's deal with these fuckers. Don't shoot any camels. Boom. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're dead. Right. So I guess let's just do the royalty ending. Finally. Because I assume it takes a while. So first we have to do the Archon ceremony. I have to clear the map of the Bestower's enemies of the Bestower's faction, which is this stupid fucking skeleton that hangs around. I have noticed multiple issues with the Profaned Legion. Both where sometimes you'll get a skeleton that just kind of hangs out, and other times I'll get like a pack of mad undead cats or something like that that'll come in, like a big swarm of them, and then 10 seconds after they enter the map, they all just become not maddened. They all just become normal undead cats. So I'm not quite sure. You know, mods. Just mods. It's another feralid? I killed it. Well, technically, I didn't kill it, but it's got an infection. It'll bleed out. Oh, speaking of bleeding out, Svetlana. She was another deserter assassin that came for red, but this one I remembered to actually capture. And I've been using Psycast because he's a chronopath. So I've been using the age Psycast to de-age Red by 2 years and age her by 10 years. So she came in and she was 34, I think. And now she's going to be 84 years old. This is your punishment for coming at me. She goes into this sickness thing for 5 days, so you can't just spam it. But yeah, that's what you get. That's your punishment. So now he's 24 years old again. He's fucking living this prime. And now Patterson is 42, so she's quite the cradle robber now. I actually could, I think, there is something that lets you de-age time reversal. Yeah, so I could get that, and that would de-age her by 10 and age me by 5, so we could get to be around the same age. Why not? Why not? That'll be good. We probably won't play long enough for that to happen, but... Right. Really? There's still enemy... There's still... Oh, the Mad Guar. Nobles needing help. You want to stay for 13 days with 7 court allies. And you'll give me a PT Type 102 EMP Charge Lance Legendary. It's not even that good. Yeah, so overall, fun playthrough. I've never focused quite that much on just making money. But honestly, there isn't really much I did that you couldn't just do in every playthrough. Like just making a lot of growing a lot of crops, and turning some of it into the alpha crafts to increase the value, raising animals, and turning their wool and leather into tribal wear and stuff like that. Like you could do all this. Val, you wanna kill some guars? Gotta fucking clear out this place. There you go. Okay, we good? Still not good, because these guys are probably enemies of the Empire. Like, money is just good for every playthrough. Like, you're not going to do a playthrough where money isn't good. I mean, well, technically, I guess. Like I said, combat readiness check does change a lot. So, this would have been a much, much harder playthrough. And I guess a lot of times you don't really want a lot of wealth. But I don't like that. I think that's a dumb system. I think it'd be better probably with just like a system that's just completely detached from wealth entirely, and just has like based on time and just like years and stuff. Like as every year it just bumps up the difficulty regardless of your wealth. That would be better. I there's probably a mod for that or something, or maybe that's part of the base game. I don't know. Let me see. Storyteller. Wealth independent progress mode. Normal mode storyteller scales threats according to colonist count, player wealth, and a variety of other factors. Wealth independent mode removes the wealth factor and replaces it with a fixed progress curve based on time. There you go. So it is in the base game. This is only recommended for those looking for a strict skill challenge. In wealth independent mode, it may be nearly impossible to recover from serious losses unless you found a new settlement. It's also possible to get too far ahead of the curve and find the game too easy. So you can set then until maximum threat level, which is defaults to 12 years. It might be interesting to try that once, though. And especially for a playthrough like this. But like I said, I feel like any playthrough I do, I'm probably just going to try to make a lot of money. Because money lets you buy many good things, and especially with prefabs, you can really cheese the system with prefabs. Are you guys going to leave or what? Jesus Christ. You guys are like passing out. Are you bugged? I feel like you might be bugged. Everyone's snoozing. I'm pretty sure they're bugged. If they're passing out on the ground, they're bugged. Which means they probably won't even be dismissed. I'll have to dev mode delete them. Oh, there we go. Get out of here. Oh, God. There are definitely bugs occurring. I'll just dev mode delete them. Yeah, alright. Fine. Destroy. 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 Oh, I deleted the fucking conduit. Is that everyone? There's no little hanger-ons sticking around. There's the drifters, but whatever. I think that's everyone. Quest still not clear. What? Who? What? This? The goat? Oh my god, the goat. The fucking goat. There you go. Unimpressive. God damn it. And 83% quality. Damn it. That was a 17% chance. Alright, well. We are an Archon. If he dies, his title will be inherited by Bringa Buffalo Roxetto. Who the fuck is that? We don't want that. I have to contact the Empire of God. Change heir to Patterson. No. The true heir. Sass. This will upset his current heir, Bringa Buffalo Roxetto. Monument marker. Sass's inheritance. Holy shit. Where the fuck am I gonna build this? Down here, I guess. Now plays over rustic wall, ancient pipelines. Oh, yeah. Go attack this thing. Thank you. Wooden art bench. Alright, there's hidden conduits here. Good. Good. Get rid of all the hidden... I don't know why I need to build this. Also, we have an undignified throne room. Impressiveness, 157 out of 160. Well, put the fucking... Okay, I know what we'll do. Put that there. Put this in here. This will be... No, but it's not even. Shit. Yeah, it's not even. Fuck. Okay, do we got some other good statues? These aren't very impressive. Okay, I might need to put that other thing back. Oh, oh, we're good. That was it. Awesome. Good, good, good. There we go. And now Royal Ascent. Let's do it. Except with red. Okay. Protect him and satisfy his royal needs until the shuttle arrives in 12 days. All of you can accompany the High Stellarch on the shuttle and travel to the Imperial Flotilla to begin a new life. Okay, we just gotta make sure that the High Stellarch Jaden gets the royal bed. I wish there were more beds. Do I even have enough beds? There's 4 of them, and I have 3 spare beds. So I'm going to have to build a bunk bed. A nice bunk bed. Double bunk bed. Yes, build that here. Don't worry, we'll get you situated. Okay, this monument. Granite. I have a lot of steel. Just build everything out of steel. Jade. Steel. There you go. Plenty for you guys to build. The High Stellarch is not happy. Why are you making a statue? Also, you were cheated on by Wobbler and your daughter died. Okay, that's... We're removing that. That's not fair at all. Cheated on by Wobbler. What the fuck? None of that. That's bullshit. It's bullshit and you know it. I didn't really expect you to do any work while you're here. I guess you do have art skill, but that's just gonna upset you, isn't it? They have a Forbidden Passion in Melee, which I think just always gives a -5. I'm not quite sure how it works. Luckily, 3 on Wraithblade. Let's definitely make sure you're on... we'll do Safe from Addiction. It should be pretty good. And we should have quite a lot of drugs available. Oh, man. Massive, massive lag. Holy shit. Yeah, you really don't need to do anything. Let's just... You don't need to do absolutely anything. Bed rest. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to do. Just enjoy yourself while you're here, sir. Raid from the 460th Task of Vision. Their pods went haywire and are landed scattered all over the area. Shit. And Val is a mile away from the Ronin. This isn't gonna be good. Okay, well, let's figure out what's landing inside. We've got 1 here. Val can probably deal with that. 2 coming outside. 3 coming outside. I see... It's kind of... Oh, there's 1 here. Wobbler has this ready to go. Let's see if you can get there. Fuck. What else? There's another one landing, like... I don't know, it's really hard to tell. Oh, here? Is this one? I think this is one. Okay, so we got 1 here. 1 already landed there. That's going to be tricky. Caxigo is here with a mini turret gun. So I guess see what you can do. I think it's just 3 on the interior. And if we deal with those, then this is a big nothing burger after that. But mostly we need to worry about the ones by Val. Because he's not going to make it to the suit before this one pops out. So let's get these jabronis. And is anyone in danger? Where is the High Stellarch? Over here, okay. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. This one, Wobbler might not be able to make. Maybe I should send you up here. Because I don't really care if they get shot too much. We want to get Val to the Ronin regardless to deal with the others. Yeah, fucking robots. Shit. It's not great. That's a long fucking range on the Inferno gun. Trash bin down. Camel down. Wobbler not doing so hot. Who are you shooting at? Please shoot at this one. Wobbler fucking died. Cause gas mask? What? Oh no, you got your head shot off. Damn. That's a bummer. Really the worst type of raid possible for me. Val, this isn't good. You're gonna walk right into the belly of the beast. Val died. Oh, this might be a reload. Why didn't I just fucking raid pause? It would stop them for 5 minutes. Val could have gotten in his suit, and then we all could have gotten in safety and just ended it. Yeah, reload. That's me being just dumb. And I refuse to accept the consequences of my stupidity. And I don't really have, like, everyone equipped for combat, you know? I really only just have Val. Alright, that's before they even arrived. That's before I did the bestowing ceremony? No, I did the bestowing ceremony. Okay. Show. Let's try this again. Set owner, Jaden. Work. Nothing. And let's set you to safe from addiction. And we'll give you guys the good schedule. Makes people feel good. And we gotta build the bunk bed. Oh, we also probably have to go and, yeah, reset that shit again. Nonsense. I mean, you know, it shouldn't reflect on me that his daughter died. Like, that's not my fault, dude. Hold on. Okay. They have dropped right on top of me. Okay, then we're probably gonna raid pause, because that's just the easiest thing to do. Oh, not in the... You fucks. Okay, in that case, I don't know if I need to raid pause. But we do have to get Val over to the suit. Suit up. Just need to make sure no one goes in there. Oh, this is gonna upset him greatly. Hurry up. No, don't go in. Wait for the man with the plan. Get in there, Val. This isn't good. Dash. Kill. Oh, they're actually hurting them. I mean, they're lowering the integrity a little bit. Can activate Sword Core. I mean, it's not a problem or anything, but they did break a lot of shit. Yeesh. Luckily, this whole complex is quite overkill, so I don't think it should really affect his thoughts too much. Also, what the fuck is this thing still doing alive? Another raid. They'll prepare for a while. Good. Hobbler, shoot this thing. No, shoot this thing. How you doing, sir? You all happy? Very impressive dining room. You're clean. Your recreation's fully satisfied. You've gotten nuzzled by the cat. Good. Oh, wait. Your ideology forbids drugs, doesn't it? Fuck, that really makes things trickier. All right, let's... Boy, that's a big pack of them, isn't it? 31. Shame they can't touch Val. Even if they really, really wanted to. All right, let's head out. We'll do a little shotgun work. Just mix it up because it sounds really good. It's a good sounding shotgun. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, now you're all dead. There you go. You serious? Dumbass. Okay, good. I mean, we have enough amenities here without drugs to keep you happy, right? I mean, we got some nice looking places and you can bathe. You got a hot tub. We've got statues to look at. Maybe. I don't know. Mostly it's drugs. Oh, we really should be making better food while he's here. So let's switch over to lavish meals for now. I could serve him the... No, yeah, I can't really do much. Most things are considered drugs. Fortunately. Oh, some of his own people are gonna cook. Okay. This Feralisk is still alive? Val, fucking... You don't even have a melee weapon anymore. Not gonna get on the suit just for that. Bob, can you actually kill this thing finally? Jeez. That was expected. Just finish it off, please. Alright, what's the timer on this shit? 10 days to go. Okay. I think it's doable. I think the lavish food will help. Whatever mood buffs we can actually manage are good. Val should probably just remain in the suit for 10 days. So if we get another horrible drop pod raid, it's kind of fucked. Yeah, but he can handle this, no problem. Big ass raids though. 32 of them. It'd be a lot trickier without the Ronin. Another raid, a siege. Okay. Well, we'll deal with this real quick and then go to that. Yeah, good luck, guys. Not a fucking scratch. Oh, they're beginning their assault. I thought they'd be fleeing by this point. Where the fuck are you going? Not towards my home, I know that. Fucking flee. You have lost. You cannot win. I got a siege to deal with. There you go. Alright, go, go, go. I want them dropping mortars on the High Stellar. Something's doing a little bit of damage there. I don't know what, but a little bit. Not bad. Alright. Job well done. Hey, is Svetlana up yet? No, not quite. 6 hours. Then she'll be 94 years old. She's having a heart attack. Save her. Save her. There you go. Nice. She's got to stay alive for as long as possible. Oh boy, it's a really rough heart attack. Is she going to pull through? Oh, debilitating. I need a better doctor on this. No! Well, you got what you deserved. Come at the king, you best not miss. All right, Jaden is doing good now. 8 lavish meal. That's a 9. And he's loving the dining room and bedroom he's got in there. He loves the food variety. His rival died. A happy youngsters even is a nice buff. All right, we're doing good. Yeah, the hermit crab takes like, man, yeah. Takes like 2 weeks. But once you get it, it's so good. So good. So I mean, it's similar to the ship ending in that it requires a large investment of resources and funds and stuff, and then there's this lengthy period where you have to hold off your base from numerous raids. I mean, it's all pretty similar. It's just here it's all about creature comforts. And admittedly, the prefab does sort of maybe make it a little too easy. Well, I mean, especially with the way that the multiplier was set up, like it was way too cheap for this. But on the flip side, they're not allowed to have any drugs, which makes it harder to keep them happy. All right. Maybe the Militarum shotgun with slugs could punch through, but I'm not too worried. I know, Val, you get to do a lot of killing. Let's activate Sword Core. Boom, 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 boom. Whoop, boom. You get right in the middle of them, so they kill each other more than they do anything to me. Yeah, see, melee search and destroy, it's a little broken. I mean, it still works. He'll still run around and kill stuff, but... Alright, job well done. No damage. High Stellarch is happy. Everyone's happy. Even his goons are pretty happy. Lavish meals are rolling in because I got a fuck ton of raw food. And we're slowly building out Sass's inheritance. Yeah, he's up to 88% mood there. He's loving it. He's loving this place. He wants to stay here. You can just make someone a count? You just make someone a fucking count. And give him 45 honor. I guess I could just make Patterson a countess. Is that higher than... That's not... Oh, another siege. Alright, Val. More killing to do. Let's see here. Archon. I think some mod is changing the names of some stuff, I think. Because there's certainly no count. There's an arch count. So maybe Archon is a count. Well, no, Baron, 45 total. So I could make her like a Baroness, basically. I could, I guess. Ooh, this is quite the siege you got going on here. Yeah, this playthrough, yeah, this could have been... Oh, someone's still up. He wasn't satisfied. This could have been just such a different playthrough with different mods. If I didn't have Ronin, if I didn't have combat readiness check, if I didn't have prefabs, this would be all very, very different. If I didn't have Dead Man Switch. But it's still all pretty doable for me with the kill box. Kill box with turret, just a whole string of turrets. Everyone armed to the teeth. Kind of just solves most problems. These multiple sieges would be quite tricky, though. That would probably be the trickiest thing. Even more so than the drop pod raids that float in. So the siege, I either have to counter siege, and I do have a mortar, but accuracy in combat extended with mortars is a lot trickier. You pretty much have to have a spotter. So I could counter siege, otherwise you're just going out there to open fields. I mean, I'm not really getting attacked by anyone of especially high tech level. Again, ignorance is bliss is probably helping out there a bit. Another raid. Yeah. Another siege raid. Well... They've got some heavier end stuff. Bolt pistols. Zerona Mark IIs. Militarm shotguns. Might not be as simple. But again, as usual, the key is to dash right into the middle of them so they kill each other. Yeah, no problem. Oh, something there punched through pretty decently. Not decently enough, though. A lot of raids. Man, oh man. 7 days to go. If I were to do another playthrough now, which I really probably am not, it would be the probably the Tox playthrough set, all pollution with wasters, toxic warfare, spreading disease to the enemies in like toxic kill boxes. I think that's a pretty fun concept. But we are pretty good. We're pretty good with Rimworld for now. I got a lot of videos to upload at some point in the future. And there's always time for more Cataclysm. Another raid. Another Besiege raid. They really fucking hate the High Stellar. That was fast. Oh. What are you doing? Get yourself right, man. There's more work that's going to be done. Your lover DeCox died. I gotta get a mod that just removes these random ass connections out in the world. Otherwise I have to keep doing it manually. It's nonsense. He's lived here for 9 years. There is no lover that he's just emotionally broken about. It's dumb. Six days. Halfway. They intend to breach your walls, and they're attacking immediately. Yee, that could be a little rough. That could be a little rough. Well, hurry up. Double time. I do have walls are solid, but that specifically doesn't... That just for like... Oh, God. This isn't good. Okay, there's only 3 from the 460th. But we all need to jet. Get to the High Stellar compound. Let Val handle this. Hopefully they don't murder my pets. Fuck it. Let's deal with these guys first. Sword Core. Arc Wave. Thanks, little trash bot. Done? Done. Keep going. Okay, they're focused on destroying the wall, even though they breached the door, like, immediately. Your mistake. My gain. Good. We're good. Stand down. It's all fine here, sir. No problem. Everything is a-okay. Let's make sure we put in a new door there. I don't have granite. Fuck. Basalt. Okay. Yeah, it's just kind of unsightly. We'll take care of this. Don't worry. Everything is a-okay. They really, really hate the High Stellar. What's Eld's problem that everyone just wants to beat the shit out of him? He's a neurotic pyromaniac. Oh, she is. Yeah, and they're all hussars, so they're all just assholes, abrasive. No wonder. Nobody likes any of these people. We have to tolerate them for the High Stellar. We're managing. Thanks to the Ronin, we are managing. It's still quite OP. Man-hunting rats. A fuck ton of them. What the hell, man? 57 man-hunting rats. What did you do? Who did you piss off, man? Okay, well... I'd rather just have Val melee them all down. Otherwise, using guns, they'll get through and they'll start shredding people. Oh, great. Nixon. You're dead. Crit, 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 crit. This is fucking Charlie work, man. God. Rot stink. He's got a gas mask on. He's wearing a gas mask inside the Ronin suit. Alright, good. 5 days. We're getting like a raid a day, give or take. High Stellark's still very pleased, though. I don't think we'll have any issues there, unless a drop pod lands on his head. Man, Sass, if I played enough for her to grow up, would be just fucking phenomenal. What a... But look at the 10-year-old. This is better than most adults that you'll find. Crazy good. With fast learner, she gets 2 talents. 2 talents, so she has a permanent +7 mood buff from her 2 talents. Not to mention all the other niceties she gets. Like the mental break thresholds, pain shock thresholds, the min and max comfortable temperature, the food need decay, rest need decay. Like, yeah, she is good. We could do just a quick little trade just to give everyone that mood buff. Not that we really need it. We have drugs. We like drugs. Again, I keep forgetting about the raid pause, which would be really pretty nice on some of those. Everyone could just run away. Val slowly gets in the suit. I don't really need almost anything. So I guess we're just doing a token trade. I guess we can get more money. We love money. All about that money. Oh, we're also good on Luciferium. I have 89. I bought 50 off the trade. I put in a contract for 50. And then also another merchant came by that happened to have some. So I have enough Luciferium for him for like 9 more years. And I only need enough for 4.4 days. But again, I thought I was going to be here a lot longer due to my wealth just slowly increasing. Little did I know. visitors just stomping through the High Stellarch's throne room. Assholes. Squat pig. Attacking immediately. Intend to breach the walls. You got it. Okay, they're not attacking immediately. They must also be bugged. I don't know. What is your problem? Divorced by Angelos. Again, not my fault. I guess I don't have to worry about you guys too much, though. Arc wave. Boom, boom. Phase dash. Kill. Tantrum. Gonna smash things in a room. And the 460th. Then are gonna prepare for a while. Perfect. Val, you're not done. Get up there. These are the scary things. If anything's gonna punch through the Ronin, it's this stuff. Sword pour. Yep. I mean, something's punching through a little bit. Oh, you fucks. Val, you got more to kill. All right, now you're done for today. Probably. I wonder if we're struggling to keep up with cooking. Alright, let's focus on making sure we have fine meals too. Why are you making tea? We need food. Who is loading constantly? It's empty. This isn't good. Food's gonna start to slip here. Who's not cooking? Wobbler, what are you doing? No. No. Okay. I clearly have to fucking correct you guys, because Jesus. A large infestation. That's alright. Anything that's outside the walls is perfectly okay. Not even that large. Done. 3 days. Nearly there. I think we'll be okay. We'll definitely be completely okay. Nothing horrible will happen in the next 3 days. You know, Rimworld's just pretty fantastic because there's so many different ways to play it. There's so many different ways to enjoy it. You know, some people would play like do this and they would just hate it. Like they would despise this sort of experience, especially with the Ronin and stuff, and just no challenge really, and having a big kill box and all these creature comforts and just yeah. And then I'll watch some streamers that'll play at max difficulty, no kill boxes, no pausing, you know, and just struggling for every inch. And it's like I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound very fun to me. And then other people will get really like sort of into the narrative and into the characters and having just a cozy, and they play on peaceful mode, and you know I don't really care for that myself. So it's just, and it's all just a single player game, so there's no wrong way to play. As long as you're having fun, it's all good. So yeah, Rimworld, it's up there as one of the most sort of, I think, sort of varied gameplay experiences possible. Other people, you know, they're all about like cannibalizing people and harvesting organs and you know, and just being war criminals and whatever it takes to, you know, min-max their survival, and they don't care. And yeah, I don't do any of that. Actually, I got another chance to reform my ideology. And so I did put that we are okay with organ harvesting, because I thought, okay, we're like, you know, pure capitalism. And it's like, well, you know, these raiders they're not gonna be using their organs, but we could sell them to somebody else. So we're fine with that. But I never harvested a single organ. See, they keep getting these massive raids. And like, look, there's a Wobbler's mother is in there. And now she's just gonna get butchered. And it's just nonsense. In the future, I'm not gonna remember, but in the future I want to have a mod that just disables all those random relations. How many fucking is this? Oh, only 33. Okay, it just seemed like a lot. Where are you going? What was that? Okay. Done? 2 days? I think he's been enjoying his trip greatly. This is far more raids than I ever got with a ship ending, though. And I don't know if that's just because of the increased difficulty or what, but it's pretty intense. This would be, yeah, quite a struggle without the Ronin. Can we clean this place up? You're going to upset the High Stellar. He has to walk through this filth. Oh, where's the trash bot? You're restricted now. You're restricted to Area 2. Keep this place clean. You want to buy 85 chutney. How do you make chutney? 10 jam, 2 spices, 5 vinegar to make 10 chutney? That's a lot of stuff. I have to make then all the jam, all the vinegars, get the spices. That's a lot of work, man. Get out of here. 1.5 days. Yeah. I'll say in the future, I probably won't play with the 40k mods. Although we just got our Robuste Gilliman statue. Excellent. We'll put it right next to Lionel Johnson. I think I prefer, like, sort of, just, like, modern firearms. Like, I like just having, like, the Mossberg and, like, a Scar and things like that, rather than getting into the much more futuristic high-tech stuff. For Rimworld, at least. I mean, obviously, I really like 40k, but... yeah, I don't need, like, the ceramite armor and the what was that insane, like, fucking axe that Val had? I don't remember, whatever, you know, the sort of custodes weapons and things like that. I don't really need that. And I would say even the exosuits are probably a little too futuristic, a little too powerful. But I don't think I'll ever turn off Dead Man's Switch because I just think it's such a nice mod. Even if it is kind of overpowered and futuristic. I'll probably also not play, though, with the Cinders of the Ember Garden mod. Because I do think that is kind of meant to be a bit overpowered. Oh, yeah, whoops. Forgot about you guys. And it just adds some, like, even like the basic weapons that it adds, like the knife is just overpowered compared to normal knives. So another raid? They're attacking immediately. Okay. Well, that's not great. Fucking flee. You don't want to be here. Also, why does the Divine Order have shield belts? Okay, this might get a little messy. Okay, good. They're fleeing. They're detonate. It's a start. I do have turrets, and I do have the phalanxes. Where's Red? All right, Red, get out of bed. Hold on, I might be able to just cut him off. There you go. All right, boys. No, don't go that way. Cut him off here. All right, we're good. All right, you can go back to bed. Oh, arc wave, hold on. That's a beautiful arc wave. I got fucking injured? What? No, it's just not. Oh, beautiful. That's perfect. Oh, you're fleeing, huh? This is an unwinnable situation for you think? Boom! Oh, I could bust out the shotgun. I'm like stuck in here. Okay. Fucking change weapon then. Okay. Little close there. A little close, but we're good. 7 hours. This should probably be the end. That was the big hurrah. And the High Stellarch is pleased enough with his stay. His aunt died. Your aunt was a waster in this pack of rabble. Come on. It's nonsense. If you cared enough about her, you wouldn't have let her be a fucking waster raider. It's so stupid. It's 125 jade each. Luckily, I have a lot of jade. Shuttle arrived. All of you can accompany the High Stellarch on the shuttle. Alright, you heard him. Get in shuttle. Sorry, trash bots. Oh wait, what about my dogs? My pets, hold on. They gotta go in. I gotta amnestis. Oh god. Can I... Here, set to load. Java and Delilah. The other animals I don't give a shit about. Will the trash bots do it? Come on, guys. We're loading in. Can I load in the trash bots or no, I can't. Okay, they'll stay behind. All right, then we're all good. That's everybody. Designated heir died. What? Nope, she's right there. Linav died, yep. I remember that. That was a bummer. The High Stellarch will now welcome you into the Imperial Flotilla as an honored noble party. You might stay in the Imperial Court and jockey for political power. Perhaps you'll avoid the drama and focus on enjoying ultra-tech luxuries. Or you might even buy a ship and set a course for your long-lost home. Choice is up to you. Alright. Wow, who would have thought this would be the Road to Royalty Part 2? I guess that was a reasonable assumption of what would happen. Yeah, I'm glad I finally got the royalty ending so I can see what that's all about. I'm still probably never going to get the Arco Nexus ending. It just does not appeal to me in any way. If I wanted to start over, I would just start over with a new colony and like a different run idea. Yeah. I think, yeah. And then the Anomaly ending we've gotten once, and I don't really plan on playing with Anomaly much ever again. So, yeah, these are really the two endings, unless you want to just pick, like, a different custom ending. The Rimworld ending, I guess, could be possible. for me to do at some point, but that mod doesn't seem like it's getting updated, so it's just getting farther and farther out of date. So, yeah, you know. Mostly, I think probably it's just going to be the ship ending. Hopefully, new DLC coming out sometime soon. Maybe they'll add another fun new ending, but that's probably when I'll be playing Rimworld again, is the new DLC, which, from the sound of it, is only like a few months away, maybe? Based on our previous timelines. Yeah. There was my very luxurious, sprawling base. Probably one of the biggest bases I've ever had. Not too shabby. And our ending wealth is at 1,952,000. Very close to 2 mil. Damn. Very good. Alright, yep, that'll do it then. I still don't have a name for this. I mean, technically it's Road to Royalty Part 2, or 2.0, or Redux, or something, but I didn't really know that early on. So it's kind of a spoiler, I guess, if I put that in the title. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably just ended up calling it, like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something. Alright, my name is Mangg. This has been Rimworld, and I will see you fine folks around.